Okay, good day guys, welcome to today on Princess Anu-TV, and in today's edition we are going to be talking about how to convince your parents or your guardians on following your dreams, especially in aviation. And we know that a lot of people have issues with convincing their parents, especially ladies. They have issues with convincing their parents on coming to fly, and generally in aviation, whether becoming cabin crews or becoming aircraft engineers, those kind of stuff. So that's basically what we're going to be dealing with today. So stay tuned guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, there's a foundation I would like to lay, and I would like to be very sincere with you, telling you these things, because if we don't get the foundation straight, you might not know why your parents are not actually allowing you to follow your dreams or follow your passion. The number one thing is that they want the best for you. Let's not lie to ourselves. If they gave birth to you, if they've taken you through primary, nursery, secondary, university, they want the best for you. And so when they are saying no, they don't want you to go into music, or they don't want you to go and fly, maybe because of the risk or whatever, they have a reason for it, and they want the best for you. So that's number one. Number two thing is that they want you to follow a career that is sustainable, like a career that has a sustainable income. Yes, flying actually has a sustainable income, but they are thinking about things like, what if there's a plane crash? What will happen if this or that? A lot of thoughts are going through their mind, and you cannot neglect that fact. The third thing I would like you to know concerning this is that they are capable of seeing further than you think. Like this adage that we always use in our, Nigeria per se, they always tell us that what an elder can see sitting down, even if a young child should climb an iroko tree, he will not be able to see it. So they have the capacity to see far. They have the capacity to see like 10 years to come, 20 years to come, like in their own limited way anyways. I'm not saying they're using, sometimes they use spiritual eyes, sometimes they use their normal physical eyes, but they have the capacity to see. So when we understand these three facts, that they want you to have a sustainable income, they have the capacity to see far, and they want the best for you, then you will know how to tackle these issues properly. Okay, now I'd like us to dive into some of the reasons on how to convince them, how to talk to them to convince them. The first thing, I want you to be clear about your plans. When I was thinking about coming to aviation immediately from university, after finishing my university, I had to do my own research personally to check, okay, what will my mom ask, what will my dad likely ask. And I was like, okay, they're going to ask about the school fees, they're going to ask about where is this school located, they're going to ask about what's my chances, okay, if I finish, am I going to get a job, and all those things. These are questions they're going to ask, and they are sincere questions. These are questions that, whether you like it or not, they will still come up in life. So if you do your own research very well and saying, okay, I want to go to, let me use for instance Nigerian College of Aviation Technology, I want to go to Nigerian College of Aviation Technology, they are going to ask, okay, when do they write their exams, how much is the form. They are going to ask basic questions like how much is the school fees, and especially when it has to do with the school fees, they want to know if it's something that they can afford. This is how you start treating their fears one after the other. Now, if it's something that both of us know that aviation school fees is very expensive, and not an average parent might not be able to afford it. So now you should have made plans on, okay, am I going to get a scholarship? You're supposed to start talking to them about the fact that, okay, mommy, or okay, daddy, I'm going to try to get a scholarship for this. Maybe if you can assist me with so amount, let me see if I can get a scholarship. Or maybe I'm going to write to so person and see. You're supposed to be able to open to them, talk to them about your plans, tell them exactly how it is. Don't come and sugarcoat it, because when you start sugarcoating, you make the matter complicated. You make the matter, in fact, you are not worthy to be trusted, because you're like, okay, she doesn't even know what she wants, or he doesn't even know what he wants, so why should we even follow his dreams? You understand? So guys, I want you to make your own research about every single step, especially as it concerns aviation. I'm trying to talk generally, and I'm trying to be specific about this aviation, because it's something that no parent just wants to jump into. Oh, Is it me that want my child to go and die, or that kind of stuff? So you need to do your own research. Another thing I would like you to know about this is know exactly what are their fears. Like, if it's maybe your parents, they have the money, they have the finance, they have everything to take you there, but they are still saying no. Now it's for you to sit down and ask them about their fears. Ask them, okay, could it still be the money? Could it be that the distance is hindering them, as in the sense that there are some parents that don't want their children to go too far? Like, imagine now you say you're coming to the north, or you say, oh, you want to go to US, and they're like, hi, I'm going to miss my daughter, I'm going to miss my son, those kind of stuff. Know exactly what the issue is. And some, they think about it, this thing is too risky, I cannot afford my child going to this place to go and take up this whole risk. For what, when I have the money to give you, or when I can even employ you in my company? But it's your passion, it's your dream. It's something that 5 years or 10 years to come, you will still be longing for it. So try to explain to them that, okay, if it's about the risk, okay, these are factors that are put in place. People believe, well, it's true, air crashes happen, but these things are like one in like 100,000. The possibility or the chances of it happening all the time is very rare. You understand? Take your time, do your research, and explain to them properly. Don't just rush and say, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. Nobody should disturb me. See, because you need their support, especially as it concerns aviation. You need their support to go through this whole stage. Every single thing, from the admission, the payment of the school fees, the flying part, because challenges will definitely come. If anyone tell you that, oh, it's going to be rosy all through, they're deceiving you, let me tell you the truth now. So challenges will definitely come. So it's for you to be able to get their support, so that even when you come into the system, you will be able to carry on, move. Then there's another thing I would like to tell you about this is address your own fears. When I mean address, know the pros and the cons about what you're going into. Also try, you might not be able to share the whole cons of everything you're going through, maybe with your parents or your guardian, but know them for yourself. Have a plan B. For instance, let me give you a practical example about this. If peradventure you lose your medicals during your process of maybe flight training, something happens, God forbid, and something happens to your medicals, or you're denied medicals due to one reason or the other, what is going to happen? Are you going to tell them that, oh, sorry, mom, so thing happened, your money has been wasted? No, you need to have a plan B. Think about it. You might not tell them, but have a plan B for yourself, that if so thing happened, I will be able to do this, I'll be able to do that, I should be able to cover up in so aspects. Don't just jump into anything and think that, I beg, because most of the time you have good intentions, you have good plans, you're hardworking, but things don't happen perfectly the way you plan them. So have a plan B. And lastly, I want to tell you that make sure you're always hardworking. Make sure you don't give up on your dreams, because I'm telling you, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to come, it will still come back. That dream, that passion, that thing that you say, okay, this is what I want to do, is still going to come back. And don't just believe that, oh, because they told you no, maybe you applied for a scholarship and they've told you no, that it's not going to work out. No, if you keep pushing, if you keep being persistent, consistent about everything, it's definitely going to work out. So guys, I hope I helped you with this, because a lot of persons have been asking me this question: how do I get to convince my parents about coming to flight school? What are my chances? Like, what do I... The truth is that I can't say totally, okay, these are your chances, if you come you're going to get the job, this, that. In fact, I've made videos already concerning this. There's no guaranteed job, and I'm going to be leaving the link up here in case you haven't watched that video. And also concerning scholarships too, I'm going to also leave the link in the description box so that you can check it. Check these things, know your faith, know what you're going into before you put yourself into all this, so that your parents can tag along with you, because you need them for this journey. Trust me, you need them so much. So guys, till we meet next time, even on this same channel, if you've not subscribed yet, make sure you click on the subscribe button and click on that bell, so that whenever I post any video, you'll be able to see it. And there are already videos on your screen that you can watch. So guys, till we meet next time, bye.